To the minds. You can actually show people, okay, this is how it all starts. And every rough material you get is like opening a Christmas present. You're able to sculpt it, make it into something that's really unique, very special, very limited. And I think that that's what people love. They know the history of it.
Get more out of your HSN shopping experience with the HSN card. Apply now, and if you're approved, save $10 off your purchase today. Enjoy worry-free shopping with VIP Easy Returns. Extra flex offers, special VIP financing, and exclusive offers and discounts. All with no annual fee. The HSN card, the smartest way to shop.
Thank you very much for joining us. Dan Smith is joining us here today from Prairie Groves Farm. He is actually a very well-served veteran as well, and that's what you do, is you actually give back to the veterans with every single purchase.
We do. I am a vet, so I'm really proud of this. It's through the association with HSN and Prairie Grove Farms. We're able to donate a portion of all proceeds. A portion goes to the Farmer Veteran Coalition, which really helps support veterans that are our heroes coming back from Afghanistan and Iraq and want to get into family farming business, and this helps them get in that business. Whatever it is, raising pork, or whether it's growing vegetables or honeybees or whatever they want to do, this is what it's all about. So it's a really good cause.
And you're also going to be able to get to hear from some of those veterans at the end of our presentation. So I encourage you to stick around and see that part of the presentation. What we're offering to you is an unbelievable value at the lowest price that we've ever done. This is going to be less than $20 per pork loin. We're doing it at $19.98 on FlexPay. You can secure this price with auto ship and secure that reduced shipping and handling that we are doing just for this show. So in kind of staying a little bit with the Caribbean theme, I know you did that a little bit as well, and we are going to have those recipes available for you.
We did, and this is one of those products. First of all, the amazing thing about Prairie Grove Farms is that Prairie Grove Farms is an all-natural producer of pork products, and which means to us, never ever. No antibiotics, no hormones, no gluten, there's no pump in our product. A lot of times when you buy pork, it has an artificial, some water's been pumped into it to add weight to it, and they add an artificial moisture into that product. That's not what you'll find at Prairie Grove Farms. You'll find it's 100% natural. This is what you call clean products right now. That's really the new terminology today, because all natural can really, you can get lost in that. So we've done a couple of things. We've done a traditional preparation of pork roast, and then we've done a couple of things with a really good island theme. But this is the simplest way. Salt, pepper, put it in the oven, and you can surround it with some potatoes. If you want to see here, this is the magic. If you want to look at this, this is something you don't do with pork if you go to your grocery store and buy it. You don't get crispy brown potatoes. And the reason is...
they normally end up soggy.
They end up soggy because there's so much water and stuff pumped into pork. You don't find that now. This is like old-fashioned pork roast that you used to have when we were kids with my mom and everything else. And the pork, you know, it's just it's the natural...
They pump in the water, which is why they oftentimes dry out.
Exactly. And this you won't find. This is just beautiful.
Look how juicy that is.
It is. It's a beautiful pork roast, and you'll see all of it. And all the juices are down inside here. And so it's all on all of all the potatoes, and it browns them up so nice, and they're not like steamed potatoes. They're gorgeous.
Oh, so, that's like, that tastes like my mom made it in a pressure cooker.
I know.
Like years ago. You know, the scary pressure cooker is not like the kind they have now.
And you don't have to do that. You put it in the oven. It's so simple, and a lot of people don't know, what am I going to do with a pork? Salt and pepper. Period. Salt, pepper in the oven with, and that's it, with some potatoes, some carrots, some onions. We put some sage in there because sage is such a natural ingredient to go with pork. It just kind of always enhances it. So, and we're lucky down in Florida this time of year, we're growing all of this.
That's
so, this is really nice and easy. But that's our pork roast, our basic pork roast, the pork loin. And this was so simple.
About how long does that take to cook in the oven?
This is about an hour and a half.
Okay.
So you're gonna get 3 pork loins that are 4 to 5 pound pork loins here in your in this kit, and you can do a variety of things with them. We'll show you. One of the simplest things to do is just to take a pork loin and cut this thing into pork chops. So you have boneless center cut pork chops. So when you go to the grocery store, you're going to pay You pay a premium for that product, number one, and again, it's going to be cut from something that's not all natural. So this is really the way you want to go when you get a pork roast. So get it like this. Cut the chops however thick you want them. You want to cut them real thin because your family likes them crispy, or you want to cut them nice and thick and you want to stuff them. Go on Google anything you want for a recipe to stuff pork chops.
I was going to say, I like that you don't have to mess around with this. You don't have to worry about the bones. You don't have to worry about trying to cut it.
It's 100% pure eating. So it's a lot of, this is a lot of food right here. It really is. So then we've done some other things with it. We'd want to do some things with your theme today and show you how versatile the product is. This right here is what we call a braised pork loin. And what we've done is we've just taken some lemongrass, some coconut milk, some of the ginger you've been had on here.
Ginger?
The ginger. Really beautiful, really easy ingredients to work with. And we've just taken this, and you can see in here, this product, we're going to take this. I'm going to show you how beautiful this is. All you're going to do, this product is just going to
it smells like heaven, by the way.
It falls apart like this. I don't even have to really run a knife through it. And you've got pulled pork, which is, when you go to, you think about islands in Hawaii, go to Hawaii, where do you go? You go for a pig roast. You know, and you want this succulent, beautiful, juicy pork, and you have this great flavors here.
Fantastic.
What we're doing, and it's so simple.
And so interesting and different.
And we have
but also nice and light, too.
Easy. We took coconut milk, which is great because it makes it non-dairy. It makes it gluten-free. It keeps it that way. We have lemongrass right here. That's what we grow. You just take
this right here?
Yeah, you piece of lemongrass and break it on the bottom, throw it in there. It gives it that great flavor, really some brightness, and it really enhances the ginger,
So coconut milk,
ginger, and
lemongrass,
ginger, lemongrass. That's pretty much it.
Wow.
So you throw some onions in there, some fennel if you like, and that's kind of what this is. This is our pork roast.
Now, you can get this, and you can secure it today, and you can get it on auto ship. If this is something, and we're always looking for something new to be able to add into our routine. You know, there's a certain chicken meals that you have. You know, they've always talked about, you know, pork being that other white meat that is so fresh. But this also, the problem is a lot of times is they've kind of dried out. And that's what Ian kind of explained to me, is he said they're actually pumped in with water, which is why you think they're juicier. Also, that adds some weight, but all of that cooks out, and then it makes everything kind of mushy that you cook it with, or it just ends up kind of dried out. You can see that is not dried out.
No,
that is just
this is
really
just
rich.
all moist
and you
and
just
juicy.
bake that in the oven. So again, I would expect that out of a pressure cooker.
No, you take this and throw this, and you can do it in a pressure cooker. It's an easy way to do it. Great instructions.
Slow cookers, great
that's
too.
Easy, slow cooker, but you can throw it in the oven and not worry about it. It really enhances your kitchen. You're going to smell this. The great thing about Prairie Grove Farms, it is a no worry. You just don't worry about our product because it is no hormones, no antibiotics. Those are used for the primary reason is to put weight on animals with less feed. And if and that's not the natural way to raise pork. You want to raise it, in its natural environment. You don't want to be filling it with antibiotics and hormones, things like that. They're not real ingredients. It's not what we want in our diets. These are 100% vegetarian fed, and that makes a difference here.
Yeah, all vegetarian fed, no added chemical nitrates or nitrites that are going to be in there, and it's also all gluten free. But in addition to that, with every single purchase that you make, they are donating up to $5 per unit sold to the Farmer Veteran Coalition. So each individual donation will actually help the veteran farmers get back on their feet after returning from their military duties throughout many different programs. Because oftentimes our veterans come home and they don't know what to do or how to get started. They've lived this life. Some of them are in that, post-traumatic stress disorder, and then now they have something that they can get into, something that they understand, something that they know, something that's natural. So you're giving back to them and to their families. Here's some pictures of some of our wonderful veterans to actually help them get their families back.
That's right. They're real farmers.
And get back
these are
into the
people,
jobs, too.
they're looking for something, and they are growing products the right way. So they're mentored by a lot of our farmers right now. They really want to learn. Isn't that amazing?
Sorry.
I know, dig in. I know, it's so hard to resist some of this stuff. But these farmers are real people. They're so great. And it's something we can really be proud of. And HSN can be really proud of this because we really now tip the scales. We're really close to almost $100,000 of donation. And because of Prairie Grove Farms and our association with HSN, it's a really wonderful operation. So
now you can also go to hsn.com. You can find out out some wonderful recipes that are going to be included there, but also from Prairie Groves
on
as
Prairie
well.
Grove Farms website as well.
You
That's
can also
right.
go there and you can find out some other wonderful recipes and different things that you're going to be able to do with it. What it's going to do is help to make you actually a better cook. We're going with an island theme today, so a lot of our recipes have a little bit of that island theme. But think about the pulled pork that you're going to do this summertime. But now you have something that not only is outstanding pork, but also a way of giving back at the same time.
That's exactly. So it's something you feel good about all the way around.
Yeah.
But here's one of our great products here too. You think about it. I say you can cut it into pork chops. That's just what we did. We took this, cut it into pork chops, and we actually braised this in barbecue sauce, which is also on the website, and a little bit of coconut milk to thin that out again, and that just becomes a beautiful braising liquid. And you take these and you can take them either out like this and just, you know, cook them. You see how beautiful and browned up they are. And that, you get a sear like that. When that's what you want to do, by the way, you want to sear a product like this.
Yeah, so you actually just sear that in a pan, and then you would put it in here,
in the oven,
and then cook it in the oven.
And it's so not intimidating. People are, you know, you're just not used to seeing a lot of products like this. But when you take a pork chop like this, and you can take this and finish this if you want, take it out and put it back on the grill. Braise it for a little while, take it back out. You've got all this juiciness trapped inside of it. So this is just a totally different flavor now. Now you're going to get, this one's got a little ginger, coconut, lemongrass, all of our milk.
It's going to make the best leftover.
Oh, yeah. It's just beautiful.
Just leave it in with a little bit of that sauce and let it just... I'd even poke the fork in it and just let it...
And trying to give you some other ideas. Here's another product we did that Tracy, our stylist, took one of our pork chops and just pounded it out. And that's called an Iowan. And that's what you do. You take a pork cut, take one of these chops, pound it out flat, go ahead and bread it, egg wash it, and fry that off. And that is a classic sandwich right there. And that is some great eating. You talk about meals. I mean, you get so many meals out of one pork loin. You're going to get 3 of these, and it is available on auto ship.
If you get it on auto ship, you secure it. You notice the shipping and handling at $4.95, and you maintain that auto ship price, $20 off, and you're also going to maintain the additional reduced shipping and handling as well. You can go to hsn.com and see the entire assortment of product that we do have for you from Prairie Grove. They have the greatest bacon you've ever had, okay? So check out all the other items. Thank you very much. You're back with us tomorrow?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. We've got our Today Special and Benefit coming up next.
I was the first female ever in the history of their grant program to be awarded. Matthew and I were at a point in our planning and our moving forward that I was literally at my wit's end. I did not know.